Hello everyone, today I will show you how to make this beautiful bow headband. It's great for Valentine's Day. You can leave it plain like this, or like this one, or like that. So for this headband you need yarn. I will use Pound of Love. It's medium 4 in color cherry and white. You need a circular knitting machine. I will use Centro 4D needles, and you need scissors, needle and a bead if you wanna put one. To make this adult headband we will start with red. I will be using Centro 4D needles, and I like to use the black needle as my first needle, even though it's the last one. But this is how I like to work. So in front of the black needle, then back, front, back, front. This is the cast on, and you do like this all the way around. If the yarn is again in front of the black needle, that means that it's okay, you cast it on correctly. I like to place the yarn here, and then depends of the yarn that I'm using. This one I think it's gonna be in the middle one. If your yarn is thinner, then you have to put it in the smallest one, or if it's thicker, in the last one. So start to knit, reset the counter to 0 if you have one, and I will knit with this color 12 rounds. Make sure that the yarn is down and this one is under the needle. So knit 12 rounds with this color. I made 12 rounds. Now I will cut the yarn and attach the new color, which is white in this case. So when you change colors, you have to place the yarn in the same place, so before the first needle, like this, okay? And use the medium tension again, hold the yarn together, and for the first round I'm just knitting, so make sure the yarn is under the hook. When you are at the first needle, I like to do the color change with the jogless color change, so you don't see it. So I take the yarn. I have a separate video if you wanna look how to do. I take this one, place it in the back, and then I will lift this loop up so it goes under the needle, because all the time you need yarn under the needle, otherwise it will be drop stitch. So make sure this one comes back. Looks different because I don't put it in the yarn feeder. If I will put it here, you'll see more clearly, but then the yarn is up and I have many problems like this. But if I put it in the back, I don't have so many dropped or tucked stitches. So the yarn is in the back, and then just for that needle, and then I start to knit. So this is just for the color change. And I have noticed, if I place my hand here, then the yarn comes down. So I'm just holding like this. Just 1 second. If your machine makes a different noise, that means either you are using the wrong tension, or the yarn is too thick, So make sure that you don't break the machine. So if you can see, now the loops, they stay down like this. This one, they stay down because when the yarn comes in this side, because my hand is over there, they go down. So this way I don't need the weights, and it's more easy to knit. I mean, it's not easy because I have to hold my hand, but I don't have tucked or dropped stitches. So I'm just holding. You can do this one just if you have a tensioner. I cannot do that for Addie because I have to hold the yarn. But here I don't have to hold the yarn, so I'm just knitting this way. So now I need 71 rounds with color 1. So knit until you have 83 rounds. So I have 83. I knitted 12 with red, I mean with cherry, and then 71 with this one, so I have 83. When your tube touches the table, just roll it up. Okay, so now I have to do the color change again. I'll cut the yarn. And again, both in the same place. Medium tension. Hold the yarn together. Knit the first round. Stop before the first needle. Take the yarn, place it in the back, lift the loop up and pull the yarn and knit. So again with this color we'll do like at the beginning the same count round, the same number, 12 rounds. So it will be until 95. So 12 rounds with red. So I have 95 rounds in total. Now I have to cast off. So this is my last needle, knit this one as well. And then you need a tail, but not really long. Usually one time around your circular knitting machine. I need a small needle because I have to be able to pick up the loops. So this is my last one. And pick up the loops left to the tail. And at the beginning you have to pick up one by one. And then you can pick up more. Hold the loop like this or the yarn so it doesn't lift, so you don't lose it. And if you are able, pick up more. Do like this all the way around. So these are the last loops. Okay, so now take your work. Check your work to see if you have dropped or tucked stitches. And first, don't forget to tie the knots where you had the color change. Just pull the yarn a bit and make a double knot on both ends. I think I'll do one more. I want to show you how long is this tube. I made another video, I think last year, and I did just 90 rounds, but it was a different yarn, so with this one I have 95. So this one, it's 19 and a half, and it will stretch more once it's done, but approximately, if you wanna know. So this was the cast off, and this is the cast on. Place the tube with the ends on the right side and cinch the ends, but not all the way, just like this. Do the same with this one. On the cast on, if you can look, this yarn comes under that, so I'm just taking it off, and this is my first loop. So cinch this one. Keep it flat, how your headband will be, because now we have to pick up the loops, one from one side and one from the other side, to make the invisible join. But first I will change with a bigger one, because I don't like this one so small, because I want to make sure that I don't pick up the cast on or the cast off yarn. I will show you just in 1 second. So this is the end that I finished, and I will start with this side. So this yarn is the cast on. I hope you can see it. You see? This is the cast on, and these are the loops that we have to seam. Okay? So not this yarn that moves, just the loops that they stay. The same here. I think you can see them more clearly here, because the cast off all the time, it's looser than the cast on. So these are the loops that we're gonna pick up. Okay. If you pay attention, this is the loop and this is the stitch. So when I'm gonna come to this way, I don't pick up this one because it's coming this way. So my first loop will be this one. You can use a stitch marker or not, because it's not important, because the loops are secured, because we're gonna keep this yarn on both sides. So to start, go to this side, the same, I'm not using this one, I'm going the second one. Pick up this one, come to the other side. Like I said, this one is not the loop, this is the stitch. I'm taking this one, You can pull the yarn or you can go back and pick up more loops. So from one side to the other side. So this way, and you pull. Or I will show you if you want to do one by one. So this is the start. You go to this side, pick up first one to the tail, to the left. You come this way, come to the other side. Like I said, this is from the V. I'm not picking up this one, is this one. And then go to the other side. So I have to do like this all the way around. But like I said, I'm gonna do more at once. Just make sure that you pick them all. So from one side to the other side. I will stop here and I will show you how to turn. So I'm on the same side, on the same part. When I'm here, just make sure that I see the loop, this one to the next one, and then turn all your work all the way because you want your headband to stay flat like this. So that's why I wanted to show you how to turn. And then just look for the loops and continue all the way. And make sure that you pick up just the loops, not the cast on or the cast off yarn. So do until the end. At the end it's hard to see the loops, but like I said at the beginning, even if you don't pick them up all, it's okay because they are secured already. I'll have to pick up this one, but I'm not gonna do, I'm stopping here. So this is my last. Now I like to turn, or depends how you want to work. So now I have to cinch all the way. You can see the yarn here. Okay, so we have to cinch it. One comes in one way and one on the other one. In the same time, try to arrange the headband how you want to look. When you pull the yarn, and make sure that you don't have any yarn left, any loops from the cast on or the cast off. And try not to break the yarn. So just pull it. I think it's fine like this. I want to keep it this way, but if you wanted to pull more, you can do that. With some yarns you can do more, with some you can't. I like how it looks. So now I will just make sure, just check your work so everything looks good before you tie the knots. They are too long, okay. So I'm just making the knots here. And I can hide this one inside. So right now you can stop here and hide the ends inside, or you can attach a bead. You can use the same yarn. I think I cut it too short now. Make sure that you have a needle that goes through the bead, otherwise you cannot attach it. Now I want to put a bead here in the middle. I will come here and just, it's not okay. I wanna be right in the middle, so come like this. Move it around. So you don't see much yarn. Go one more time. I think it's okay 2 times because I want to be able to make a knot with this one. So it's okay like this, and I'm coming back where my other tail is so I can make a knot with this one. To secure everything again. And then I will hide the ends between the layers. So this is the headband. If you have a tag with your name, you can attach it. So this is the bow headband. Final measurements. 9 inches, 23 centimeters, unstretched. If I stretch it, it will be longer. And you need approximately 55 grams of yarn, or 195 ounces. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel to see more videos. So this is the bow headband, perfect for Valentine's. Thank you. Have a great day.